I don't think it has evolved that much. I mean, I pretty much like what I like, you know, so it stays the same a bit, but I think the songwriting, the quality of the songwriting just evolved a lot. So the songs on Champagne People are just very, very clunky. I'm just trying out, like, how does this work, you know? And with the last, I'm able to tell a more of a story or something like that. Yeah.
But you have also seemed to be able to accumulate fans from way back when you were starting, to new fans. Would you need to adjust the music?
No. So the fun thing is that, like, maybe 5 to 10 years ago, suddenly my kind of music, which was pretty soft and like gooey maybe, and that music came into vogue or something, you know. So it was for me like a surprise. I was always like a misunderstood artist, and no one got it. Like, what's he doing? Is he like making Disney music? It's like odd for an indie artist, you know. And then all of a sudden, this bedroom pop came. And all of a sudden I was like a grandfather of the bedroom pop, you know. So that was a total surprise to me.
You were just way ahead of your time. I mean, you knew that this would happen without people even knowing that there was such a thing as bedroom pop. And you fiercely defended it. I mean, so much so that you pretty much stuck to your guns without deviating and trying new things. And people were saying, hey, that's pretty gooey.
Yeah, I can't help it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that I was thinking about trends or anything like that. It's just like I'm trying to find music that resonates for me and with my voice, my specific voice, and it always lands on this romantic kind of soft lullabies with a hip hop like influence underneath it, you know.
There's not a lot of you out there that have this title or respect, you know, from your fellow musicians. How does that make you feel? And what makes a musician's musician? How does one become one? Can we join the elite group of musicians?
It's like a comedian's comic, you know. It's like someone that never seems to reach like the big, huge crowd, you know. But all your fellow musicians, in my case, hear what I'm doing.
They get you.
Yeah.
They get you.
And it's a beautiful place to be because you don't have to deal with all the fame stuff and all that, you know, and you still can have like a career and just make music for a living. Yeah.
Was there a turning point in your 20-year career that it just kind of made sense, like an aha moment? Was there ever a point that said...
Maybe 4 to 5 years ago.
Only?
Yeah.
Okay.
That it all started to make sense, that like the rooms that I was in, like I saw people like singing along to my music and stuff, and that I really felt like it started to resonate.
Do you have like a mantra, a philosophy, or anything that allows you to stay grounded? Because where you're at, I mean, it's easily, well, so far to you haven't been swayed left or right, but it's easy to, you know, to shift, or the trend is going this way, you know, maybe we should try this one. But do you have a certain mantra?
I think the mantra is make a lot, make as much as you can, and stick to your plan. That's the thing, because you see a lot of people in those 20 years that their plans were constantly changing, and those are all gone now.
You have this simple, organic type songwriting style. I mean, it just hits. You don't have, 20 million words out on a paper. You just have a few, and sometimes you just keep saying them over and over, but, they seem to hit home. Tell me about that, about your songwriting style, maybe inspirations, and how did you come to that sort of formula, if there is one?
So I think what's important for me in music is that it doesn't become too rational or too much in your head. You know, I never tend to feel that kind of music with my heart. That music that has a ton of ideas in it, and is like. So I think for me, music is an act of the subconscious a lot. So it's just about, and the subconscious, we don't know what happens there. You know, so you just have to like trust on whatever you go through hearing something.
But how do you do your collabs? How do you choose? Does it have the same sound or?
No, it's just like you choose from your gut, you know. And I mean, I have to like say, my manager is also like a big part of my building my career, and he comes up with all sorts of ideas, and we talk about it together, and then we like choose wisely.
Yeah. Was there ever a song maybe that you thought should have happened but didn't happen in terms of the public?
Yeah.
numbers?
Like Big Brown Eyes.
I love that. That's so nice. It didn't happen?
Well, it did happen, but way later. So when I
Yes.
released it, nothing happened. Even when I showed it to my friends, they thought like, yeah, well, it's a nice song, and I thought like, but this is it, you know. This is like for me, the most emotional song I wrote, you know, and then later it creeped up in 10 years time, and after 10 years it suddenly became my most streamed song. So that's really weird. Without radio, no one even like talking to me saying they like the song. You just saw the numbers like creep up very slowly.
Young Hearts is your latest album, and it is out. Maybe a little bit about that inspiration, or is there a certain theme?
Well, I worked with Kenny Beats.
Yeah.
So that was like the big thing for me. Like mostly
Pajamas is good. I like
Thank
pajamas.
you, thanks. So for me, that was a totally different experience to work with a producer, because normally I produce myself, you know, and that was so much fun, and it was so much easier to write, you know,
Okay.
and it was just like, I didn't need to explain anything to Kenny. He just gets what a certain artist is about, and then pumps it up another notch, you know, and you don't have to do anything, you just sit there, you know. That was really a beautiful experience. Yeah.